Hello, welcome to Pandora's Box. Today, I'm going to do something different. No box openings for today. Today, I'm going to do a set review for Pokemon Champions Path. So, a little bit of product detail. This is Pokemon TCG by the Pokemon Company. This set is in English and it is part of the Sword and Shield special set. And there's a total of 134 cards within the set. 80 cards including the secret rares, and then the additional 54 cards are the parallel rares, which I think we call that the reverse holos. And this was released in September 2020. This is a made in US product. So I score my set reviews according to a few criteria. The first criteria of which is vision. So basically vision is like the concept of the whole set, the theme, whether it follows a theme, whether there's a coherent story, there's a lore, what's the scale of the set, does it capture imagination, and what's the intention. So for Champions Path itself, until now, after 10 ETBs, after opening 10 ETBs, I still can't really figure out what is the concept for this box, for this expansion, for this little set here. Is it, you know, I can't see the unifying theme with it, for all the cards. Pokemon has got very, very strong lore. Okay, they've got so many seasons and they've got so many very good episodes. A very, very good quality cartoon, a very good writing, very good cartoon episodes and movies and all this. In terms of story rise, in terms of lore, it should be very, very, very powerful. But unfortunately, none of this is represented here. Okay, is it coherent? No, I don't know. I can't see the concept. I don't know. I can't see how some of the cards will tie into the concept if there's supposed to be one. The intention here, I can't really tell also. I mean, the intention here probably, I don't know. It's just that look for the chase Charizard. It's just to chase Charizard. I think the intention here is really just to chase Charizard. I cannot see any intention at all. I mean, it doesn't really capture imagination because the set size is so small. And the cards are, I don't know, man, I don't know. So in terms of vision, I think this is a complete fail. Complete fail. So the next criteria that I use to evaluate the sets, right, is illustration. So illustration really means the quality of the artwork, how the color, the flavor, and does the vision, okay, tie into the cards itself. So for whether does the vision tie into the cards, right, it's really a 0 because I cannot see the vision. So that's a 0. Quality of artwork is where this one shines through. Okay, the quality of artwork. So I don't know whether these are all reprinted cards. I don't know whether these are all new cards. This is my confession. This is my first ever Pokemon set. First ever Pokemon that I've opened. The quality of artwork, to me, I feel that it's really, really good. Especially the extended cards and the VMAXs. Okay, the foiling, the quality of the artwork, I feel that is actually quite good. I think that is the single thing, the only thing going for Champions Path. The quality of the artwork. The color is also very vibrant. Okay, it's very, very, very appealing to kids, to man-childs like me, and the foiling is also done very, very well. You can immediately tell that it's a foil. Even for the reverse holos, you can immediately tell that it's a holo. Okay, unlike some of there's actually foiling, it always plugs other products. Sometimes you can't tell the foil, or sometimes, right, the foiling is so over the top that you can't see what's happening on the artwork itself. So Pokemon doesn't have this problem. So that's the one thing good going for Pokemon itself, for Champions Path itself. So the next criteria that I use is realization. So realization is like the implementation of the concept into the actual product, the card quality, the execution, if there's flavor text, the quality of the printing, the quality of foiling, the FN, all this. So I do think that in terms of realization, right, card quality is really good. Okay, foiling is good. In terms of flavor text, So far, I do not see any flavor text at all actually. Flavor text, no. I think it's not a Pokemon tradition to have flavor text. Because there's no overriding story. So of course, because of the fact that there's no overriding story, so there's probably not a need. There's probably no need, right, to implement flavor text. So right, probably in this case, yeah, this works to the disadvantage of Pokemon for a little bit. And in terms of card quality, implementation quite good. Execution-wise, I think it's not bad. In terms of effort, I do think it's there. Mainly, not because of the set size and card choices. I think the effort is really there because of the actual box itself. So the ETB comes in a very nice box, which I do not have a sample here. It's a very nice quality box, which you can use to keep cards and everything. They've got a very nice, is it a dice? They've got very nice card sleeves. They've got a very nice promo card. Yeah, the promo card is over here. So they've got a very nice promo card that's available in every single ETB box. And overall, I just think that the quality of the product, especially the box and the peripherals, is really high. I think it's the best in the industry in terms of their peripherals, in terms of what they do with their peripherals. Best in the industry. Okay, there's no fight. So in terms of realization in this aspect, I think that was done really well. But in terms of effort, I mean, for the set, it's a very small set. So effort for and I think most of the cards are reprinted. I'm not too sure. I'm just guessing. So probably that takes a big chunk of the final grades as well. So that's it for realization. So the next criteria that I'm using is G for gamble. So gamble is like the short-term value. How grand is the set? Does the set have an emotional impact on you? Or does this bring you excitement when you're opening? Does it give you any intrigue? So in terms of short-term value, I am actually very torn on this. Actually, because right, all of the value right of Champion's Path, right, is concentrated into one card. It's concentrated into that Charizard. Okay, so if you do not feel that Charizard, right, it feels like a complete washout. It's a complete lose. So for me, I bought a case of ETB. After 10 boxes of ETB, I did not get the Charizard, and it feels like a complete washout for me. Then even some of the other chase cards, like this Kaboo, this VMAX, this secret VMAX, what do you call it? Secret VMAX or something. So the secret rares here, right? The secret rare like this one, right? It's supposed to be like 1 or max 2 a case, about 1 a case. About 1 to 1.5 a case, I think. About one piece to a case. So even this one, this is like a less than $10 card. And this is supposed to be a chase card in the whole box itself. So this has got value, but only if you pull that single chase Charizard. So I think in terms of short-term value, right, this is a complete fail as well. I think that to really score in terms of a gamble, in terms of this criteria, you've got to have your value more spread out. Okay, so as long as your value is spread out, right, the more that you whenever you open packs, there's always the hope, there's always the expectation that, hey, there may be something in this pack, there might be something in this pack, instead of I'm really just hoping for that one card. I'm just hoping for that one card. So there's so there's no emotional impact when I'm just opening, because I know that, you know, I'm just looking for that one card. And in terms of short-term value, it really destroys the short-term value, because you only have that one card to look forward to. And excitement, it also really kills the excitement, because just one card, I mean, I don't look forward to, I mean, I enjoy the artwork and all this, but I don't look forward to pulling. I look forward to pulling secret rares, but when your secret rare come out, right, it's like a $10. You know, all the secret rares put together, right, can't even buy you one box. You know, even if you put all the secret rares, right, within that box itself, somehow miraculously you put every single rare within that box, you can't. That doesn't make up for the value of one box, notwithstanding that it's actually one secret rare, almost like one secret rare per case. So I do think that in terms of this gamble aspect, it is too way off the rails already. It feels a little bit like a scam. It feels too, I mean, this is a product for children, for kids, and it's like you're, it feels like you're taking money from children. You're like taking ice cream from a baby. It feels, it kind of gives me that feeling. So in terms of gamble for this special for Champions Path, in terms of this gamble criteria, is a negative 100. Okay, negative. It's not even zero. It's a negative 100. Okay, for gamble. So the next criteria that I use is innovation. So innovation is basically the gameplay, the product overall, okay, the price, the promotion that it uses and all these things, the different card types. So in terms of innovation, if you take it in a vacuum, there's sort of innovation because you do see it's an ETB. Look at all the peripherals, the quality of peripherals. Look at all the various cards. We've got the secret rare, they got the reverse holos, they got the V and the V Max and the so all these things, right? By right, there should be considered innovation. But the thing is that this is not the first. Champions Path is not the first set to come out with the ETB. So there were ETBs prior. So all this basically Champions Path is just how do I say? It's just the machine. It's just the Pokemon machine, right? Chugging along. So there's, in terms of innovation, I would say probably zero. I feel that it's actually zero in terms of innovation. They did put in the effort to come up with new cards, new Charizard for us to collect, but I won't really put points into that. Okay. So I feel that in terms of innovation, yeah, it's a big lose as well. Okay, the last criteria which I really want to touch on is novelty. So novelty is like the significance of the product, whether it's iconic, whether it gives you nostalgia, where it stands in relation to all the other products, all the other Pokemon products, its long-term value, recognition, and whether it's original. So certain things, in terms of originality, probably not so much. In terms of significance, I don't know. In terms of nostalgia, yes, I think in terms of nostalgia, maybe there's naturally just a few points here and there because it's a reprint set, maybe, for the nostalgia. Is it iconic? Okay. Is it recognizable? I think yes. The significance of it being recognizable is due to the fact that I don't think it's a function of it as a product itself. It's a more of a function of the time and space, the environment where the product was released. So this actually came out, during a period of COVID where collectibles have all skyrocketed. So there was a massive product shortage when this one came out. People were actually scalping and actually hoping to get that Charizard. Charizard were going for like thousands of, it's like at least $1,000, I think. It's more than $1,000 at the time of release. The Charizard was going for more than $1,000 at the time of release. So this actually create a sort of like a pop culture phenomenon where Pokemon is really was being brought to the forefront, and then this coupled with a lot of the YouTubers, they actually at this moment in time making videos about Pokemon and all these things, right, really brought the product to the forefront of a lot of people's imagination. So in terms of cultural significance, I do think that yes, Champions Path, right, has a significant has a big significance in terms of cultural, it being a cultural phenomenon. But that is really on the back of its time and space, on the back of the time and space where it's being released. So in terms of long-term value, I also very doubt, because like I mentioned, short-term value for Charizard, right, was like over $1,000. Now Charizard can be found for $200. So the long-term value, I think, is being completely obliterated because of the massive amount of printing and because of the huge amount of people outside Pokemon, right, who came into Pokemon, who opened sets hoping to gamble, to gamble and get a Charizard and like have a quick windfall. So and a lot of people who come in, right, are not true fans of Pokemon. Even myself, I have to admit, I am not that true fan. I'm not that true Pokemon fan. Okay, I'm a Magic the Gathering fan. Okay, my number one love is always Magic the Gathering. But I myself, I can say this because I'm coming from like a third party point of view. Okay, my views are so far so not as biased as, let's say, I'm a Pokemon lover, Pokemon fan, Pokemon believer at heart. So this is what I see. This is what I see from my vintage point. From my point of view, is that too many. I think this set has been much way too popular. Okay, attracted too many outside fans, outside people to come into Pokemon, and I do think that in the short term, yes, it is to the benefit, okay, of Pokemon, because the popularity of Pokemon has actually skyrocketed. But I think in terms of in terms of like long term view, okay, I think it's actually detrimental to the long term health of Pokemon. Because the demand, I think the demand is actually artificial. It's not true Pokemon lovers, true Pokemon collectors who come into this. So in terms of novelty and significance of this product, I think this is what is going to be the legacy of this product moving forward. Okay, so now that I've explained, okay, my criteria, okay, I explained to you some of my criteria for this one. The final grade I'm going to give Champions Path is 1.5 stars. I debated with myself to really like maybe just give it half a star or 0 star. But unfortunately, I did open up other IPs which I feel was worse than Pokemon. So I cannot put Pokemon last. I cannot give Pokemon 0 star, even though I wanted to, because just on the back of its very good quality, the actual very good quality ferocious. So I cannot consciously give it a 0 star. So 1.5 star. It is not a buy. I do not recommend anybody buy this. If you are new to Pokemon, I would strongly recommend you do not touch Champions Path. Okay, this is my first Pokemon TCG product. Okay, first time I buy into Pokemon TCG, and I feel like I don't want to open Pokemon anymore. Okay, I don't. So this is a product really that's detriment, okay, to Pokemon overall. Fortunately, I've opened other boxes. I've opened Vivid Voltages, which were fantastic. Vivid Voltage feels fantastic, completely different than Champions Path. So Champions Path only gets 1.5 stars. Does it deserve 1.5 stars? No, I think it deserves even lesser. It should be lesser than 1.5 stars. But I have opened products that's worse than Champions Path, so I cannot conscientiously right give it lesser than the other products that I'm going to review. So this is my review. This is my review of Champions Path. Do not buy, do not touch. Okay, just accept Champions Path as it is, as a cultural sort of a place in time, sort of significance culturally, and you know, just leave it be. Just leave it be. Just let it die a slow, painful death or something. Do not touch Champions Path. Okay, I've come to the end of the review. I hope you all like the review today. The review is how do you say? It is from my own personal point of view, so it's true lah. Basically means it's true, and I would very much appreciate it if you all can like and share my videos. Also in comment, and do let me know what I can improve on my video. Okay, what you all want to see. Basically more. It is basically what I can do to improve. Okay, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.